Jeff Lebowski, the other Jeffrey Lebowski, the millionaire.
That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting.
Plus, he has the wealth, obviously, and the resources, so that there's no fucking reason why his wife should go out, no money, all over town, and then they come and they pee on your fucking rug. Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, but...
Okay, then. That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Fucking A.
This guy peed on it.
Donny, please.
Hello there, and welcome to the Nomads of Fantasy Podcast. Now, I bet you're wondering to yourself, what did I get myself into? Well, this little podcast that we have here goes to many worlds, meets many people, like the dude. Now, my name here is Brandon, and I'm going to be the host for this conversation. But I'm not alone. If over here at the end of the bar, we have Eric.
See what happens, Larry? See what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
And just coming up from hitting a stroke there at the bowling alley, we got David.
You know, a lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous.
Well, that's a mighty fine quote there.
Yes,
these are quotes from the Big Lebowski. This is episode 153. We are deep in our Summer of Sam. And we have done Sam Jackson. We have done, what else have we done? Sam.
Galaxy Quest. What's his name? Sam Rockwell. My God. I couldn't.
Sam Rockwell, my man. Thank you. I couldn't think of my name. And then Sam Elliott is another one that people really like. So we haven't talked about the Big Lebowski yet. And
we stretched it a little to get this Sam in here.
A little bit.
He's like he's a side guy.
It was more of an excuse to finally
exactly
get me to watch the Big Lebowski.
Anything.
Yes. I mean, that's how I was, with Galaxy Quest. I wanted to. Yes. So, anyways, I can't remember. I've obviously seen this, and Dave has obviously seen this. Eric, have you seen this movie before?
No, absolutely not.
I love it.
Not one minute of this movie have I seen before.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, great. We're gonna have fun with this because a lot of
I haven't been I know it's a highly regarded movie, but I knew literally nothing about it going in. I didn't know the plot. I knew John Goodman. I knew Jeff Bridges. That was it. I knew they were both in it. Okay. But I literally knew nothing about the plot, nothing like that. So I was really going in blind.
Okay, let's spend some time reacting to it then, because I think a lot of people, like Dave and I, we were young. I saw this in college. People said, you got to see this movie. I'm like, a movie about bowling sounds super boring. I at the time thought it was gonna be like a dud, and it rocked my world. I thought it was like one of the most fun, coolest, interesting, unique, refreshing films I've seen. And it was like Tarantino, but not Tarantino, where it just relied on like a unique story with really interesting characters and a really interesting, refreshing sense of humor.
Yeah.
Killer soundtrack. But anywho, like I said, I was about to say that, a lot of podcasts talk about this movie. A lot of YouTube channels are out there. Everyone's talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now with Eric, who is 30, you haven't. Yeah, let's hear it. Like, what do you think about this movie, The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, I'll say that I really enjoyed it. I think there's some things that I want to digest with you guys about it, throughout our conversation here, just to, bounce some feelings off that I had while watching it. But overall impressions at the end of it, I was smiling, I was having a great time, and I was legitimately laughing out loud at like multiple parts. So it was, yeah, it was a great ride, and like surprisingly good story. And like the cast, I didn't realize how star-studded this cast was either. Like incredible. Jeff Bridges, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, Julianne Moore. Who else? Sam Elliott, obviously.
Tara Reid.
Yeah, that was Philip Seymour Hoffman, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Man, yeah, I was like, wow.
Sam Elliott's in there. Yeah, you got. Yep.
So I was very impressed with the casting. Impressed with the comedy.
John Turturro,
sure,
as Jesus.
Oh yeah, John Turturro. Oh my god, yeah. So good, such good casting. He was only in there for a couple scenes, but he every scene he was in was great.
Flea.
I was just gonna say,
Flea,
don't forget
one of the German guys
in this movie.
Give us some money, Lebowski.
We will cut off your Johnsons. I know I went into Arnold there for some reason.
Arnold came into the movie.
Yeah. So Eric. So now that you've seen this movie, do you see why it's like a culturally popular movie? Because it's not a movie that you go and like, oh, like you got to see it because it's like it's good to look at, but it doesn't do anything amazing visually.
There's some cool sequences,
camera moments, like even
the dream
camera
sequences
pans and multiple like music videos in there. Like, I forgot. There's like 3 of them in there all of a sudden, but
the movie pretty much starts off with a music intro.
But like even some of the shots where it goes from like the Jesus's hand and then it like pans over real quick, like in one seamless shot to it was Donny and Dude and Walter all chatting there. But so there's some good stuff that little tricks that they pull off in there.
Yeah,
but Eric, like you don't know where the story is going, so you're probably just like, because it kind of kicks off right away. He's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I really like how it opens and it starts. Obviously you have Sam Elliott in the beginning being the narrator, telling the story, and sort of introducing everything to us, and then it goes right into
fumbling, he's trying to talk about the dude. And he's like, he's a man who is a man. You know what? This is just and he's
let's just tell the story. Yep.
Yeah.
So it started. Well, the opening scene already had me laughing because he's just in the grocery store going to get the half and half. He opens it up, he's sniffing it, and then he writes a fucking check for 67 cents and he gives it to the cashier. That really cracked me up. I'm like, wow, yeah, this movie's off to a great start. Gets back to his apartment. The fucking whatever Jackie Treehorn's dudes come in and jump him, and then they piss on his rug, which I didn't realize. I knew about, like, I heard about a rug thing in this movie. That's all I knew. I knew there was something with a rug. I didn't realize how much of a recurring joke it would be throughout the entire movie. Of like, that's basically his entire mission in this movie is to
really tie the room together.
He's really tied
that rug really brings the room together.
He pissed on my fucking
rug. Walter he's just sitting there. They pissed on your fucking rug. And Walter is so.
Am I wrong?
Too.
Who pissed on your? Wait, who pissed on your rug? Dude, who pissed on your rug?
Donny. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Donny.
This is one of those movies where they nail the casting. That's why I said like Tarantino, because like he just knows this is the actor for that character. And I feel the Coen Brothers movie, they did that with this movie. Like I was trying to think, if they were to reboot this, who could possibly replace these main characters? And I just don't know if you can.
No, I don't think you could recapture that.
So good in their roles. Like John Goodman. I was blown away when I saw this movie by his performance, because he was always like from Roseanne.
Yeah, I knew John Goodman, as Roseanne, the dad from Roseanne.
And a couple other movies.
Flintstones.
But Flintstone, exactly, But then he played this Vietnam vet, angry man who was just hilarious.
Fucking nut job.
Every scene, loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was ad-libbing or what, or if he stuck true to the.
I mean, throughout this entire movie, I mean that is definitely something that I noticed. Like the dialogue, I am curious how much was like just improvised, because a lot of it
talking over each
other. They're talking over each other. I mean, the dude, like, all of his lines are like, man, like, this is a bummer, man. Like, like, there's no way that was scripted. And if it was, Jeff Bridges did a fucking incredible job. Either way, even if it wasn't. But, like, it was, I'm like, it just felt so natural. It felt like, I mean, every time, like, all three of them were together bowling or something, it just felt like three dudes hanging out. And, like, the dude being thrust into this crazy situation. It's realistic. It's believable the way he's reacting to the situation. Like he's just a fucking stoner trying to hang out, and he gets wrapped up in this whole fucking kidnapping and like finding out that there's this other millionaire that shares his name, and he gets embroiled in this whole crazy thing. So yeah, I was very impressed with all of the acting, but especially Jeff Bridges.
Today I learned in Reddit, in the Lebowski subreddit, virtually every line in the movie is scripted.
Wow.
So more on the Coen Brothers. Like, I guess,
the writing.
Right there.
Wow.
that's kind of.
It's hard. It's really hard to write natural dialogue. But I mean, obviously, like acting it is, even harder. But like, just spoken natural dialogue is like the hardest thing.
Feels
to
natural.
Evoke,
yeah.
Right?
Because it's not like they're saying anything clever. Where like some of those TV shows on, like they're well scripted and they talk over each other, but it's
all
like
clean and like
too quick.
I am the walrus.
Yes. Yeah. So
I am the walrus. I'm just waiting for you guys to talk so I can.
So I've seen this movie so much. I spent a lot of time watching Donny, and I was like, he is doing so much acting with his face and just timing with his lines.
Body.
And
did you notice, like, I don't know, just watching him through the movie, every movie they're starting a lot of scenes off with him bowling a strike and going, "I'm on today," and doing some little dance.
Dude, he's such a dork.
Yeah.
Until the time they're bowling before he dies.
He passes
He leaves
away,
He leaves a spare left though. That's the one scene that
they hang on it for a second too.
Yeah, and then he was kind of like looking at his hands a little bit, and he looks like he's out of sorts already, and that, which I didn't notice.
Foreshadowing.
I probably haven't seen this movie in a decade or so, but like there's a lot. There's a lot in there.
Yeah, it's a very rewarding movie. Even all these years later, and I have not seen this movie in 20 years. I've waited so long, and then when we got around making the podcast, we're 4 years into this, and 4 years,
yeah.
And I was like, surely it's gonna come up, The Big Lebowski. So I was so excited to watch this movie, and dude, I'm watching this last night, and I'm chuckling to myself. It's so many scenes all these years later, and it's like this is a comedy, but it's not like you over the head comedy.
No,
even though these main characters are doofuses, they're very incompetent guys, but the stuff that they're doing is funny, and I think it's because of their performance. It's like for example, when the dude and Lebowski meet the second time, and he's talking about Bunny's missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way he reacts while he's trying to get high, dude, I laugh at it because it's bummer, man.
Yep.
You mind if I spark a J? And then he's just like starts smoking weed in the guy's house. I was just like, that was that's true. I mean, I guess it does if everything is actually acted as it was scripted, like just the little nuances here and there, and like you're saying, like the jokes, like they're not. It's the little ones that keep coming back up, like the rug, or I'm trying to think of what other
car. Poor car.
The car getting
I mean, it's getting shot up. It's getting torched. It's getting stolen. It's getting impounded.
And his fucking just his apartment too. Like I don't know. It got broken into like 3 or 4 times throughout the movie. They just fucking ransack his place.
The board he puts on the floor, and then he opens up the door the other way.
I think that was one of the funniest scenes in the movie.
Multiple scenes later, and his house is trash, and he goes to walk in and trips over the fucking board.
Trips over his own.
Yeah. No, that scene in particular where he's trying to bar the door with the chair, and then 2 seconds after he sets it up, they just open the door and it fucking falls. I'm like, that's such a fucking funny joke. Like, it's so good. And then tripping on the board was really good.
I enjoyed it.
The dude is the lead. Obviously, it's called The Big Lebowski. Apparently it's a noir film, which I guess it is. I never really noticed it, but I
Oh.
watched a few YouTube essays about this movie, and they all made the same claim. And I'm like, they go, it's based off of a big, oh, something else, the big score or the big something. It's an old noir. But instead of doing that heist, they made the Big Lebowski more of an incompetent. Like, what if instead of they weren't suave, cool, collected guys who get the woman at the end? Like, how about we make them where they're like nothing? They don't learn anything from it. They're basically where they're at in the beginning, or where they are at the
I
end.
was
Yeah.
thinking about
It's
that.
not. It's they don't care. Like the only thing happened
Yeah.
is Donny passes away. That's it.
Yeah. I think
So I guess it's a noir, but anyways,
it's
it's an
weird.
interesting lead. It's an interesting character to follow, and I don't know. I think Jeff Bridges is kind of the glue. As good as Walter is, and everyone else is, Maude, and they're all eccentric characters, but the dude is
Yeah.
like dude abides, right?
It's
He's got this
the
vibe
through line.
I think he sort of grounds
through line. Yeah,
everything too. Like you
he
said,
has
there's all
a
these.
heart to him. He does
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, yeah.
He's worried
Walter's.
about money.
I mean, he, whatever. He's a stoner with a heart of gold. Whatever. All his friends, I mean, especially Walter, is fucking unhinged. Like he whips out a fucking gun he points it right at the when they're playing bowling.
Mark it as
stepped
zero.
over the line. Mark it as 0. You're gonna enter a world of pain. So like, yeah,
I love it.
Walter's just a fucking just unhinged. So I think having that, especially those two, the dude contrasting with Walter, and then just all the characters around him. Like I think we can sort of, especially when being thrust into this situation that you really were not prepared for. I think we can all sort of relate to the dude and his situation. Like we just want to chill and fucking get high. Like
The older I get, the more I can agree with that. And like it's not like this movie has the same I don't know, the same 3-act setup as like an Avengers movie where the person gets the shit beaten out of them. They got to get their power back, and it doesn't have
Right.
doesn't have the
No.
same rhythm or tempo as like I won't say a regular movie, but like a more mainstream movie. It's not like a setup. So you literally, it's just you're along for the ride. You don't know where it's gonna go next. I
Yeah.
thought towards
Because
the
of
end,
fucking
I
Walter.
was just
Walter keeps fucking with the plan.
yeah.
constantly.
Every time I'm watching, I'm like, man, if he wasn't invited in any of this, it would have just been done.
Yep.
But Walter's like, no, we're doing this. He's like the ringer. He couldn't help himself.
Right.
The ringer for a ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I,
interesting itself.
I've heard that there's some people that don't like this movie because of like
But
I think it's because of like how it ends.
those people are not fun people.
Like cuz like you said, Brandon, they sort of just end up right back where they started. They don't really solve anything or learn anything or stuff like that.
So
I think
what?
exactly. I think when it ended, I'm so conditioned by other movies to have like there's some moral to this story, which I mean we could extrapolate some morals to the story, whatever, but like or some resolution to this whole big because like it's a not a super convoluted story, but like it goes places and it takes us on a journey.
It's got layers.
And by the end, it's like they went through this journey. Now they're back hanging out bowling again, and that's just what they
The
do.
dude's gonna be a dad, so
I mean,
he's
I don't know if he ever
says
talks
that. He says he's going to be. There's going to be a baby out there.
I mean, out there, but
out
he's
there.
not going to be a.
He's not
dad.
gonna be a dad. He's not gonna
He's
be a
not gonna
father.
No, but that's changed somewhat. And
Donnie's fucking
lost
dead.
a friend. The dude has to get a new car, and he doesn't have any money.
But
He's
what
late
did
on
he
rent.
learn along the way?
Yeah, maybe he goes and becomes a doctor in 12 months. Who knows? No,
Yeah, they
that's not
don't
gonna
learn
happen.
anything, but that's the whole point of their characters. These
Right.
guys, like, okay,
I think-
the dude is the remains of a movement. He's from the '60s, and he became a hippie,
Right.
and now he's just living that lifestyle, and it doesn't really live
Is
up
he
to
that
much. He's like,
old?
I just want to just chill out and bowl with my friends. and have a white Russian. That's all he cares about. And listen
Yep.
to whale sounds and the sound of
The
bowling.
bowl,
Like,
yeah,
he's a very interesting guy,
bowling match,
right?
like
Yeah.
1987 or whatever.
Only in
Yeah.
LA
But
though.
Walter,
But, like,
same thing, stuck in the 60s.
Yeah.
Stuck in a marriage that failed. You know, he's stuck in living. He was carrying her dog while she goes on vacation. You know, he's like got this like vulnerable spot to her when he takes all that pent up aggression on like all these deadbeat like hippie dudes at like the bowling alley, and he's like mean to them, you know, because he can't stand up to his wife. I don't know if he's afraid of Jesus or whatever, but he doesn't stand up to him either. He just kind of lets him, you know, like yell at them, and he doesn't really
you
say
heard
anything
what
back.
Jesus said. You don't fuck with the Jesus
You
man.
don't fuck with the Jesus.
I quoted that for probably a good decade. I forgot all about that.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
But yeah, I didn't
So,
really
yeah.
notice that. Yeah, he doesn't really.
They're stuck in the
get
past.
aggressive with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're stuck in the past, and like Donnie, we don't know too much about, you know, but that's the whole point of
I
his
felt
character.
bad for
Every time
Donnie.
he tries to talk, Walter yells at him.
Yeah, he felt like the third wheel a lot of the times. Like, you know, the dude and
Yeah.
Walter were having their conversation. Donnie comes in the middle.
Well, he's not part of the bowling
Fuck
team.
off, Donnie.
He's just there bowling with him. He is the third wheel. Like,
I thought they were all on the same. I thought they were all on the
I
team.
don't know if they're on the same team because it's
Are you
2 persons.
sure?
It's the Jesus man and his buddy.
Is it only
probably
two
playing
Phil,
doubles.
or whatever
two
his name
first?
is?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I would think.
Again, if that is the case, I feel even worse for Donnie because he is just the third wheel, kind of tagging along with them.
On the
apparently he was some kind of outdoorsy surfer guy that we never got to know about.
Right.
maybe in his youth or something. I don't know.
But again, I think that's the point of these characters. They're supposed to be like, it's like relatable people. Like if you wanted to learn about these people, you could. Like if you got that bar you go to, or that softball team you've been on forever, and you know these people, but you don't know them, you could. So this movie, if people don't like it, whatever. But I just find it not relatable, but relatable. Like or something. Like these are, like you said, superheroes, and they have they fight the villain, they lose, they get strong.
Right. I think
this doesn't have that hero's journey, but like
I think people struggle with. I mean, there's an arc, but like, did they grow by the end of the movie? Which again, they don't really have to.
Yeah,
and I think the thing that I took away from it is basically like, I don't know, like they're just living their lives, and then they get thrown into this wild shit. You know, sometimes things in life happen that are out of your control, and you just got to roll with it. Like the dude says, like, fuck it. Like, you know, if things don't go your way, fuck it. Just fucking keep rolling, keep moving on with your life. So that's kind of what I took away from it.
That's right. Fuck it, Mr. Lebowski.
Fuck it.
There's certain parts of this movie when you get like 2/3 of the way through, I started to feel a little bit of a drag. I don't know if it's just like
it was a little longer
than
I was expecting.
Waiting for something to happen or something. On the wife meter, it was probably about that time where she fell asleep. She did make it through most of the movie, but not all the way for sure.
Yeah, I think
I laughed the whole time through this movie. I just love everything that comes out of their mouths, and I chuckled.
Yeah. I think I sort of agree. I think because, especially looking at my notes, there was a certain point where I stopped taking notes, and then by the end I like started again, because I think there was a little bit of a lull where like not a ton was happening, or like they were, you know, still trying to.
It's repetitive,
right?
He goes back. He gets beat up by the other group of guys. He gets attacked. Now he's getting beat up by the nihilist. You know, nice whatever. This character comes and puts him in a car. Then this character comes and puts him in a car. Like he's constantly just thrown back and forth between these situations. So you do enter an area where it is familiar, but fuck it. I'd like another hour of this movie. I felt like this was like eating an old, like a candy bar that I used to love as a kid or something like that. And I'm like, I haven't had it in so long. Well, I like a whatchamacallit. Remember those whatchamacallits?
Dude, whatchamacallits are fucking awesome.
They're good, yeah.
Yeah, all right. In my head, they're awesome, right? Would I like it? You know, so that this movie, when I watched it again, I'm like, oh, this is like Groundhog's Day. It's like, or Goonies. It's always gonna be good to me. I'm always gonna know the lines. I'm gonna know the characters, and I'm gonna come away with more, and it only makes it better. You guys, all right, I made a comment like this. There's not much to look at. It's filmed well, But like you guys did make a point to say that like the musical scenes, the dream bits, dream sequences are
cool.
and they are. They actually hold up. I was worried about the CG, but it's like no, they were very clean and simple with it. It's bowling pins.
Some parts I couldn't figure out how they did, or like
same. I was like, well, this looks
the weird parts.
It looks really good for.
There was the one part where the camera goes inside of the bowling ball while it's going down the lane, and I had to look away from the TV because I thought
how they do the timing on that, like this, how it's speed wise. Because if I bowled it, it would be
right.
Yeah, must have been weighted, so it kind of.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was probably one of the better shots. Yes, any of the ambiance shots, or let's like we're in a bowling alley. Let's when they get up and they walk and leave out of the building, they're passing all these people. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's a real bowling alley that they're walking through. I love this. This looks like the one that I've been to many a time.
The transitions between some of the scenes were a little bit jarring too, because like you'll go from a normal scene where they're just hanging out in the bowling alley or they're driving in a car or whatever, and then it cuts to like a fucking topless girl in slow motion with her boobs, flying up in the air, going, up and down.
That's usually when Maude's introduced.
Okay.
Yeah, one Maude.
And then Maude's introduced. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here now? But I kind of like that because it's like
men in this movie are not sexually active in any way.
Well, no, I mean the dude was like, Maude was straight up like, "Do you like sex?" And he's like, "I'm here to talk about my fucking rug, man." Like. I'm not thinking about that right now. So yeah,
right. So I think they did that with purpose. Like, let's show the naked woman falling. Let like Maude's with her horrible haircut and snotty like arts friends. Like, she's a very confident woman, and she's pushing the sexual angle. I think that's why they made her entrances like feel jarring, because everything else this is how it is for men, right? This is how men are. We really are trying to just be the dude, right? We really just want to be chill and cool and just listen to music and hang out with our friends and have a good time, right? But when a woman comes in, as much as we love them, and we do, they will come in and it'll be kind of jarring. I think, like your wife will come home with maybe like emotional state of mind, and she might be like, and I'm like, it's just jarring, right? So I feel like this is really the only female character. I mean, there's Bunny, but she's like a means to an end. She's not a big character in any way. But Maude is like, she's the daughter of the rich Lebowski. She doesn't like him. She's very confident.
Stole his sentimental rug, or her sentimental rug that her mom gave her.
That's a fucking nice rug, though. Like, I was looking at that, and like, there's some nice pattern work in there.
Oh yeah, he took a great rug for sure. And she's got a cool studio with like the vinyl records. Like, she's pretty eclectic person, but I don't know. I think she was designed to be very jarring, though.
The confusion that you feel, that the dude feels walking in there, is the same confusion that you feel.
Oh yeah,
like as you're watching it too, because it gives you that. I don't know.
I kind of like
that same sense. Same with the slow motion boob girl. Like, the dude's just like, yeah, cool, man.
I did like around every corner that it sort of felt like I don't know what's gonna happen next. Which I did enjoy that, because like it would shift between these scenes. I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on here? I want to see what's gonna happen. So like, I did like that it kept changing it up. It wasn't just the same thing throughout. They threw a couple of these like artsy shots in there with these dream sequences with these weird transitions. So it was kind of cool.
Was that Maude's taxi or limo driver that he was like chatting with? And then when he got out of him, then he's kidnapped by her dad's guys. And like, where's the money, Lebowski?
I think.
Did you drop that?
I was thinking of the guy who got pissed because he didn't like the Eagles.
Later on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
That was funny.
Dude, that was great.
Talk about my fucking music. I'll kick you out of this goddamn cab. Oh, Dave, did you recognize Maude's friend there, Knox? Do you recognize what he's from?
Is that the principal from Community?
Oh, well, it might be, but I recognize him from Harry Potter. It's Professor Lupin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I remember him from District 9.
No, it was Lupin.
It was Lupin?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You're right, Eric.
David Thwellis.
I'm looking this up right now.
Yeah, David Thwellis.
You just want to punch him in the face.
Like, even
character so.
And then when Maude picks up the phone and she starts going, ah! Like, oh my god, I was just busted out laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? That is, I mean, there's just so many different. I just think about parts of it and just chuckle to myself, like, how good they are.
It was sort of, I kind of do want to watch it again because, like, I feel like I was so busy, like, trying to write everything down and, like, take notes and take it all in. I kind of wanted to watch it for another time and just sort of soak it in.
The story.
Right. Know the story. I know what's coming. I want to soak in the jokes more and, like, the intricacies more of the characters, because I think there is a lot of layers to this movie, and, like, there's so many different characters in this movie. We didn't even talk about, like, Philip Seymour Hoffman's character, like Brandt, Big Mr. Lebowski's assistant.
Very well acted.
He's good.
Such an interesting.
And character. I love that he's basically a parrot to Mr. Lebowski. Like, he's just repeating everything that he says. You know, he's like
even emotionally though. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like when Bunny's kidnapped, he's trying to hold back the tears. Oh my god! The music's dramatic. The camera angles are really low. He goes into this dark room and he's just like, "That's a bummer, man." Like, he's just so good. The whole scene when they're looking at the wall of Lebowski's, like, accomplishments.
Yep.
There's like a key. I never noticed this scene. I guess I never really paid attention. But he's like, don't touch it. But he's like trying to be like cordial.
It was like the shoe. It was like the shoe. It was like Michael Jackson shoe or
golden thing. But then he's like, "All right, man," and then he touches it.
He gives one last touch. I love that.
He does it.
And you could see Philip Seymour. That was good acting from Philip Seymour Hoffman too, because, like, when he did that, he gave, like, a face, like, it was a good facial expression because he saw him touch it again. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, the first time you watch this movie, your eyes are definitely planted on Jeff Bridges and Walter. Like, those two, they are scene stealers.
Oh, yeah.
They're nailed. This is their best performances, I think, ever. Personally, I just think that, like, this is everything you would want out of them for this. So, anyways, everyone else is doing a really good job too, though. So if you do watch it again, keep an eye on, like, Philip Seymour Hoffman's character or Bohr's character or anybody. Like, they're doing a hell of a job too. These Coen brothers, man, they must just be really good directors because they do good movies.
I hadn't seen many other Coen Brothers movies. I've seen Fargo, which I really enjoyed. I thought Fargo was really, really good.
Great movie.
And I was trying to look what else they had done. And, like, I wasn't really recognizing much. I think the only other one that I've seen is Raising Arizona, which I have also really enjoyed.
I have not seen that.
That's a good one. But other than that, I don't really think I've seen much else from them. But
yeah, True Grit was Coen Brothers.
Did they? What? They really do? No. Okay. I don't know why maybe they worked on Bad Santa, but, like, they definitely didn't direct it. I don't know why that's in their list of movies, but yeah. I want to see True Grit too.
There's a movie called The Jesus Rolls.
You've seen True Grit.
We did True Grit on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we loved the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges was amazing.
Oh my god, yeah. I was like,
and, Josh Allen's fucking wife is
Haley Steinfeld.
Young girl in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin. Okay, yeah. Okay, so
it's a great movie.
Seen True Grit. Love that. Oh yeah, No Country for Old Men. That's also a really good movie.
No Country for Old Men is a really
awesome
good movie.
So okay, I've seen more than I thought.
Oh, brother, we're out.
There's one on.
Wait, hold up.
There was something that they. Oh, brother, we're out. That was a really good movie.
Hold on.
Did that? Or they did that?
There's a spin-off movie about Jesus.
Not supposed to be good.
Okay.
Jesus Rolls. Yes.
Okay, it's got a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really bad.
Came out in 2020. So I was like, what the fuck? Okay, that's weird.
But directed by not the Coen Brothers, screenplay not by the Coen Brothers.
Okay, that's why. Weird.
It gets bunched in there apparently.
So yeah, I mean they've definitely done some really good ones that I've liked, and yeah, this is no exception. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. But yeah, the scene where they One of my other favorite sequences, entire scenes, is when they show up at fucking Larry's house, the little 15-year-old kid's house.
Oh, yeah.
When they're interrogating him, just fucking, is this your homework, Larry? The kid is just
kid doesn't say
stone-faced.
one word the entire time. But did that kid actually have the money?
No. I mean, there was no money to begin with. You know,
yeah.
So
it turns out there was no money. So everybody is just.
But he did steal the car, though, right?
Yeah, he stole the car.
Right.
Yes,
so he stole the car, but obviously there was no money, so he didn't have the money. So he it was just really good. And I knew as soon as Walter started taking the crowbar to that Corvette, I knew it was not Larry's car. I'm like, that's not Larry's. The fucking guy comes out.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Poor dudes. But like, even after that, like when they get back into the car, they're eating In-N-Out burgers, just sitting there in silence.
And the wind is blowing in their hair because the windshield's busted out.
Donnie's just digging in the backseat, just digging.
Oh yeah, that's all Donnie wanted was the In-N-Out burger.
It's it's funny because Jeff Bridges is always just like the next scene, just fucking Walter. You keep fucking it up every time. They're miserable at the bowling alley. It's like, that girl's gonna fucking die. He's like, what girl? Oh, her? Yeah, she kidnapped herself, dude. You know that. It's like, no, man.
You said it yourself.
It's our fault.
I said she probably did.
He's always just like, what the fuck? All right. I love when they're like so mad at each other, and then they'll be like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you practice.
You know? Yeah, practice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what else can really be said about this movie? That, you know,
comedies are tough because you don't want to just go through the scenes, but at the same time,
would you even? I mean, I guess you would classify this as a comedy, but like, it's not a traditional
like a crime comedy almost. Crime, like I saw it labeled as like not like a heist, but like a crime. It's like crime in the definition of
it. Called a noir because it does take place mostly at night. There's really no daytime shot.
I don't
shots.
know. I wouldn't call
all
it
the camera angles are
like
kind of
the contrast, and it has to be higher. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
know if I would consider
it
a noir film.
It's hard to classify this movie because like it's doing a bunch of different things, but like I guess overall I would say that it's a comedy. It's just not,
neo-noir, people
not traditional.
Neo-noir?
Which, I mean, Brandon, you mentioned at the beginning that it's like just you're not your typical comedy, which I really appreciate it. Like it's funny without trying too hard to be funny. And
right. There are some legit jokes that like for example, when Donnie passes away, this is the only time in the whole movie where there's like something sad going on. And fucking, of course, he can't help himself. So Walter's just like talking about Nam.
Yep.
Just
that
on a rant. And he just can't let go. And he's like so selfish and like caught up in his own world. And if you're gonna do a eulogy about Donnie, make it about Donnie.
That and when he released the ashes,
and then he opens up. They're cheap. They put him in like a can,
coffee can,
or a Folgers can.
You know. Then they go out, and he opens it up and he shakes it and he throws out and he's like tapping it to get it all out. And he's like, "Oh, I got it on my arm." He looks back, dude. I was in tears the first time I saw this scene, but
yeah,
Jeff Bridges places it so perfect. He's just like he's done. Just done, and Donnie's ashes are all over him. He's just like, the fuck was that, Walter? What the fuck was all that? Why do you fuck everything up? And he's supposed to be a chill guy. He practices Zen in his his house or apartment or whatever. Like he's trying to be like super chill, dude. Walter, for some reason, he's friends with. Who knows why? Maybe high school. Who knows?
Right? How did they meet each other?
Maybe their ex-wives knew each other. Who knows? But like, what the fuck, He just deals with it and hilarious. That's a legit funny scene. It's a good joke.
One of my other favorite jokes in this movie was when he was at Jackie Treehorn's house and Jackie takes a phone call and he like writes something down on the notepad. Like it looked really important.
It was well acted
or whatever.
It was really well acted because he like gets up.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to look down and the camera kind of leans over and he writes and he does a pretty cool like move. But then he like runs back and the way he like lays out, he's like, wait, that's not normal.
Like,
you don't
natural.
Well, you skipped over the funny part is what he wrote down was just a drawing of a dude with a huge dick. That really got me. I was like, because like when Jackie took the call, it looked like he was writing down
I was
something important,
sophisticated.
you know, and he took it and fucking went in the next room. I mean, that was a smart move by the dude. I'm like, wow, what he had the wherewithal to think of doing
weirdly
that.
smart, yeah.
Yeah, and then it just ended up being a fucking drawing of a huge cock. So that was good.
On the neo-noir elements, some of the hallmarks of neo-noir films. Complex plot with twists and turns, cynical and often aimless protagonist, and a world populated by shady characters, all hallmarks of the neo-noir subgenre.
What other movies
you
are in
know-
the neo-noir that we could compare this to? Just curious. That sounds what this is then.
Let me get
Blade Runner.
I was thinking, but that's a noir.
Is it? Yeah. Blade Runner.
Neo-noir
Heroes-
films.
He's
Blade
not
Runner
aimless, he's-
2043, Memento.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2043.
Reservoir Dogs.
Memento.
What is it? The Usual Suspects. Fargo is in here. No Country for
Have we all
Old
seen
Men is
Fargo?
in here.
Yeah, we're just
I
saying.
have not.
It's a great movie.
You have not, Dave?
I have not. No.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, we got to get
And
that.
I don't
on the
even.
list.
The
I don't even
show
remember
also,
No Country for Old Men either. I don't even.
Really? That's based off
I
of a
don't.
book.
That was like came out in my
I don't-
20s, and I was on the couch trying to make out and do stuff like that. And I just didn't
you
pay
missed
attention.
out. That's a really good.
Another doorknob trick.
The Fargo TV series also is actually really good.
It's supposed to be really good.
It's an anthology series, but specifically the first season is really good because it is like it's not like a sequel to the movie, but it takes place in Fargo. You know, it's in the same universe. All of them are in the same universe as Fargo, the movie. So like there are some references to the movie, but like that first season of the TV series is really, really, really good.
I've heard both were actually good, but yeah, I heard the first season was really good. Is there a Culkin in the first one that made it really good? I heard one of the Culkins is in it.
Oh no, I don't remember a Culkin. Bob
okay.
Odenkirk, Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple bigger names, but like there's like 5 seasons of it. I've only seen I think the first 3, but no, I really enjoyed that first season. So I would recommend checking it out. I don't think the Coen Brothers actually worked on that show, but it was really good. I would say this
Big
movie
Lebowski.
is actually a tragedy because he never got his rug back. He never got
That
the
is
rug
true.
back in the end. His
what the
whole
fuck?
quest, the whole point.
I mean,
of
well,
his
he didn't
quest
even
was
get
the
any
rug.
money out of that.
He didn't get any money.
He
He didn't
lost a
Hold
car
on. Maude
No.
made a deal with him though.
I don't know if that deal ever came through though, did it? Or they didn't show it on screen.
because they never
He
got the
had
money
s-
back.
Right.
Well, because there was never any money. Because the other Lebowski was trying to pull a fast
He
one on
stole
everybody.
it from his charity.
That fucking old
Does
man.
he ever do?
He's
does
the
he ever get
fucking
caught for
liar.
doing
He
it?
can walk.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he accuses him.
No,
but then
I
like,
think that's I think maybe a reason people don't like this movie because there's no really real resolution to that. Like Bunny just comes
Right.
back and then that's kind of it with that storyline, and then they have the whole fight with the Germans, and then like Donny dies, and that's kind of the end, you know. So
Bang.
But Bunny owes money still to these people,
it never gets resolved. Nothing ever.
and yeah, huh?
So like I think
Well.
that's where a little bit is
These
like
guys don't care. They're just like they just go back
Right.
to bowling. Literally, just
Exactly.
go back to their friend died, and they're like,
I think that's
"Eh,
the
you know,
point, right?
my friend died, but I got to
Uh,
get going back to my game. You know?
Go have some beers and yeah.
But yeah, he never got his rug back because Maude took back the rug she got from her mother, and because she said like if you get this money back for me, I'll give you enough money to buy
Yeah,
how many
10%.
fucking rugs you want,
Yeah.
you know. So like,
Yeah, she says 10%.
but that never happened,
Well-
so never got his rug back.
Bosky also got his apartment completely trashed too. Don't forget
That's
about
true.
this as well.
In his car.
His car
destroyed.
fucked up.
And his
Yeah,
car,
he
so pretty much
He's-
everything he has is destroyed by the end of it. So
Yep,
I
he's
think it's
worse
a net
off than he was
loss
when he
for the
started.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not great.
What was in your car, sir? Papers.
Business papers.
Like, and he
Is it
does this
papers?
lean back,
What
and he
do
says,
you-
you know,
what do you- yeah, and he like
business
leans back,
papers.
spreads his legs open. And he's just like What do you do?
Are you employed?
I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed.
What do you do for work?
I was wondering, like, I always think about how does Lebowski like pay for food? How does Lebowski pay for
With a
rent? Like, he
67
obviously
cent check.
doesn't pay for rent, like he hasn't yet for the month,
Right.
and it's already halfway through the month.
It's true.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
All
That
right, it's
landlord
the summer.
guy. Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
summertime. Let's things are busy. Let's keep this episode short. I do have a round of trivia for us to play after we
boy.
take a quick little break. But yeah, that's thank you, Sam Elliott, for your performance in the
Oh
Big
yeah,
Lebowski.
I can't get enough of Sam Elliott's voice, man. Like his
so-
voice is like molasses, it's so silky
I
and
love it.
smooth.
He was hamming it
Have you
up
ever
hard
heard
as
Jim-
a cowboy too.
Oh yeah.
Got any of that good sarsaparilla? Like,
Have you ever
shit.
heard Jim Carrey do his Sam Elliott impression?
No, but I bet it's really
great.
good.
So there's like this song, I forget who did it. It's like a stupid comedy song, and it's like a skit. It could be Saturday Night Live or whatever. And out of nowhere, in the middle of the song, Jim Carrey comes out as Sam Elliott, and he does this fucking
I feel like
hilarious
maybe I have seen that.
impersonation.
Okay.
Just look
That
up Jim
sounds
Carrey,
familiar.
Sam Elliott
Funny or
impersonation.
Die? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was the Funny or Die guys, dude. Yeah, they were doing like a fucking song, and then he just comes in, and dude, I had lost it. I was like, "What is this?" And he's like, so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sam Elliott, he's still kicking. He's like
Sam Elliott.
81 or something, or 80,
Damn.
80, 81. But he's still, I mean, for 80, he looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's the man. He's cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
Perfect voice. One of
Oh,
the great
yeah.
voices in Hollywood for sure. Well, that about sums up our conversation about the dude. So why don't we mosey on out of here and take a little break? All right, and we're back, dude. We're totally back to do a round of trivia around the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Dude, one of my favorite scenes actually was I legit laughed was when he's like trying to smoke that roach in the car, and he like throws out the window, but it blows back in and it lands on his lap. So he's like,
under his balls.
The way he screams and he fucking crashes into the.
It's a tiny little roach too.
Oh, it's
like
so
he's
good.
gonna.
I know, yeah.
Like
yeah.
anything in that car is worth like not burning.
Right. It's also it makes it 10 times funnier because someone's following him, so he's trying to be like stealthy about it, and he does the most conspicuous thing possible, fucking crash his car. It was really good.
Dave, you and I have smoked marijuana. Have you ever smoked a joint to the point where you need tweezers?
I mean, if you're the
Don't you
dude,
just chuck it out by then?
If you're the dude, you got to smoke every
Oh, you
tiny
gotta
little
get-
bit of
yeah,
it because you
yeah.
can barely, you don't got any money to be doing it. So you got to be smoking roaches and shit.
During one of those YouTube videos where they were analyzing like the movie, they noticed something I've never seen before, and it's so subtle. It was when Walter's yelling about, I'll get you a toe," right?
Mhm.
The dude's enough at the diner, so he gets up to leave, and when he does, he grabs his money and he throws change onto the diner table.
Mm-hmm.
But also a joint pops out quickly that he quickly grabs and puts back in his pocket.
That's
I
funny.
go,
Wow.
that's a really good I don't know if somebody wrote that or if he had it, if that was a mistake and they kept in, but he had that stuff on him. But like that's what the dude would have done to
Oh,
pay
yeah,
for his
he's not
coffee.
leaving
He
that
would have grabbed
behind.
the change, thrown it there, but a joint would have popped out and he would have quickly grabbed it. But like the audience doesn't see that. You're shown that either in a YouTube video or you watch the movie like 100
I
times.
definitely didn't notice that.
You know,
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Cool.
So, anywho, all right. So trivia. All right, I want you guys working together, right? Because you
boy.
guys are gonna.
Here we go.
Yes, you guys are working together like Walter and Jeffrey
All right.
Lebowski.
Which one? Well, clearly Dave's the dude because he's got the robe on, so I'll be Walter.
Put on the glasses too for this.
Shut the fuck up, Donny. The ill-fitting glasses.
Yep. It's squeezing my head right now. They hurt.
All right.
Not
So
offset.
there's 3 questions, And I feel like it'll get harder as it goes. Work together, best 2 out of 3. You guys get to go play against Jesus, and I think the other guy's name is Phil in the
All
bowling
right,
tournament.
yeah, go bowling.
Fucking 8-year-olds,
It'll be a
Eric.
good day.
8-year-olds.
Yeah. Okay. So, which I guess Turturro like ad-libbed a lot of that. He like showed up with like the fingernail add-on and like licking the bowling ball. I think that was
Oh,
all him. I
and
think
I've also seen
the clink thing or whatever he like made like till it goes.
The ball
click.
the
washing.
gif of the ball washing like 100 times too
Oh, that's-
before. Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nailed that role. Just another great performance, you know. Okay, so question 1, boys. What is the name of Sam Elliott's character in the movie? If you look at the credits, what is his actual name?
Oh, I know this. It's the stranger.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Donny.
Nice, Eric.
Which, yeah, I mean, it's cool. It was a good choice for having him be the Summer of Sam pick for this movie because, like, such a mysterious character. He just shows up out of nowhere, chatting with a dude, you know, having a
Like your style.
all right, yeah, having just a chill conversation, like you would
Like your
meet a guy at a
style
bar,
too, cowboy thing.
strike up a conversation. Yeah, so it was cool.
I was wondering about him because usually I just think of him as like he's the narrator of the movie and that's it, you
Right.
know. And then I was like, I don't know, he's a little bit more cryptic. Like there's a tumbleweed that comes into this town from the desert. And then he kind of magically appears and disappears. And
Mhm.
he also knows things he shouldn't know. So he knows he's the dude, and he says, "Hey, you know, he's gonna have a son." Which how would we know he's gonna have a kid or whatever? But they say a junior dude or whatever. So is he a guardian angel of some kind? You know, it's like, oh, is he God? Like, no, he's not a religious God-like character, but he might be like a guardian angel or
Something like that.
something.
He's
Yeah.
like the watcher. He's just watching over.
Yeah,
Right.
well, he's the
dude.
stranger.
Stranger.
So. All right, the dude. I love when a character has a drink. Very iconic drink. I can't not think of the dude when I see a White Russian. Now here's the
yes.
question. Looking into the history of this beverage,
Mm-hmm.
and which one came first? The White Russian or the Black Russian?
I didn't know Black Russian
The
was
Black
a thing.
Russian is, what was it, vodka, milk, and Coca-Cola? It's something like weird with Coke. I
Oh.
thought.
No. There's
No?
no. It's a White Russian.
Is it
You just don't add the milk.
Kahlua and yeah,
Kahlua.
Kahlua and vodka.
Some kind of yep, that flavor with
I would think
vodka.
the
Nice.
Black Russian would have to become first.
Yeah,
because
I would
that's how
think that too.
That's how it started, and then you add the milk to
Right.
get
It's too
so, like-
strong for some people, so they gotta tone it down with the milk.
yeah.
So you
I'm
think
gonna-
somebody took something kind of like Kahlua and vodka first,
It would be
and then
interesting if
somebody
the-
later on added milk instead of saying like, "Oh, I don't have milk."
Right.
It's just not, you know.
That's to me that's the natural progression, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be surprised if
Okay.
it wasn't.
Is that what you guys
I
are?
think mixing anything with
Yeah,
milk is weird
Your
to
final
start.
answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Alcohol. Are there any other mixed drinks that use milk?
I'm sure. I mean, they have
That sounds
eggs and
just weird. I
stuff.
don't know.
Eggnog shit.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I know they use like cream. I mean, like I don't know. Pina colada is creamy. Anyways,
No. Also, the dumbest song ever created, but
do you like
Black Russian.
Colada? Black Russian came
Final
first.
answer.
Black Russian came first.
All right.
Try to throw you guys off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or as the dude likes to call them, Caucasians.
Caucasian, yeah.
Which is funny. Like this whole like, is there from the '60s, and this movie takes place in the early '90s. So they're always like, the way he like talks. Like, you would think Walter would be the one that would say more of the off-color stuff, but it's like
Right.
the dude who's actually seems more passive, peace, and you know, like flowers and smoke pot. You know, not go to war, man. But then he's like calling him the Chinese man or Eastern. What does he call him? He has a
Chinaman.
name.
Chinaman, yeah.
Chinaman. Chinaman's like, hey,
Walter's
dude,
like-
you can't call him. You can't say that.
Asian American.
Yeah, yeah. This big guy that, yeah, exactly.
Fought in
Thought that
Nam,
was
yeah.
interesting. Then doesn't Big Lebowski say something about like fighting? I lost my legs to a Korean man in China or something like that. He says
Something like
that.
Uh-huh.
In the
He
very
is the Big
beginning.
Lebowski. They do
Lebowski's
say that in the movie.
Yeah, and then he also the dude even kind of says something about him being like a cripple or something. He doesn't call him a cripple though. He just like calls out that he's in a wheelchair. Like, oh yeah, look at him. He's a. Usually people are like, you don't really kind of when somebody has something wrong with him, you don't say the thing. You act like it's not a thing. But he straight up just addresses that he's like in a wheelchair. He said, so I don't know. The dude's interesting because
It's the dude.
you would think he wouldn't say those things, but
Just
says
reminded me
whatever.
of the other scene where Walter fucking just hauls him out of the chair and then just drops him on the floor.
Here's bones breaking.
Right?
Just drops him.
Walter, put him back. Let me put him back in the chair.
And then it's just them just sitting, not talking.
Yeah.
Walter just
once again,
not do
fucking everything up.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah. So you guys are 2 for 2 right there. So you've already won. So congratulations. Good luck.
We already won. Sweet.
Jesus. But there's one more question. This is the hard one.
I'll be the
What's the name of the porno Bunny was in?
I know it.
Those nihilists.
Is it Log Jammer?
Log Jammer. Or Log Jamming. Log Jamming. Right?
Log Jamming. Yes. Log Jamming.
Log Jamming. Yep. And then the dream porno with the dude in Maude was called, what was that called? Something, it was a bowling pun. It was something with balls, obviously.
Gutters and balls.
Gutter balls.
And gutters.
I think it was gutter balls.
Gutter balls?
Something like that, yeah. Gutter balls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. That little title.
With the pin and the 2 balls.
Yep. That was good.
Classic.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of fun.
I feel safe to call it a classic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will definitely be watching this one again. I watched it alone, but I would like to watch it with my wife and see what she thinks about it, because I think she'd enjoy it too. I think there's something for everybody in this movie. And I don't know.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I can see
when you're not worried about the heist and you kind of know what's going on, you can free your mind to look at all the other shit.
Yep. Like I said before, I can maybe see why people wouldn't like this movie if they're hung up on like not being a resolution or the characters not growing or stuff like that. But I think that's kind of the point of the movie. So
there's a fight scene at the end, and Walter does stick up for Donny. It's like, they're nihilists, Donny. They're not going to do anything.
They're pussies.
They have they have no creed or something like that. Then he does that awesome move where he takes his bowling ball and he launches it at Flea and knocks the wind right out of him, and he's out of the fight.
That whole fight scene was exactly like you'd expect to. Just like awkward and like fucking, I don't know. It was
good. Walter's biting ears off and shit.
Oh my god, Walter's a fucking maniac.
It's the guy you want on your side.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep. His anger worked out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's been itching for a fight anyways, and he didn't have to use a gun. He did use that one guy's like stereo.
Oh yeah.
Like they came out, it was funny. Like those 3 guys came out, they burned like Lebowski's car. And then the one's like kind of got a sword or whatever, and the other one's holding a jukebox, and they're playing their German
techno music or whatever.
Yeah. Hilarious. And he ends up knocking him out with that shit.
Good. Yeah. I'm super glad that I finally watched it, crossed it off my list. It's been on my list for a long time, so glad I got to watch it here and talk about it with you guys.
What if somebody wanted to suggest something to add to our list to watch?
Well,
Eric?
Yes, I'm glad that you asked, David.
There's no way. There's no possible
way. Unless you go to the nomadsoffantasy.com/Discord. You can join our Discord to chat with us. Like Dave said, suggest
we're on it
movies
all the time. We're always chatting with other nomads.
It doesn't have to be just movies either. Video games, TV shows, anything you want to suggest for the podcast.
Art,
anime,
anything.
All kinds of stuff. So talk about video games, movies in there, post cool stuff. Yeah, it's fun time. Good little group of people we got in there. So yeah, come join nomadsfantasy.com/discord. If you want to see the video versions, you can go to the youtube.com/@nomadsoffantasy. You can find us pretty much everywhere, TikTok, all that good stuff. But yeah, Discord is the main place to get at us, so join over there. And next up on the Summer of Sam, I believe we have Event Horizon with Sam Neill.
Yeah.
So
Sam
yep,
Neill.
that'll be
dude.
good.
I know nothing about this.
Yep, so
Really good.
Sounds
Going
like
blind,
a space
dude.
movie. Isn't Event Horizon a space thing?
Yes,
it is.
Yes,
Yes,
space
it
movie.
is. That's
Yes.
all you need to know. So,
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Sweet.
yep. Until next time, safe travels, nomads.
Safe travels, dudes.
Dude.